117,833% APY. Welcome back, Hidden Gem fam. In this video, I'm going to be dissecting a brand new protocol that is just released to the public. Well, technically it's an open beta, but I'll get to that in just a few minutes. And when it first opened up, I was watching it. As you know, I've been covering this project since the early release of their NFT staking that they had available, right? Now, this is really interesting I wish I had the screenshot. When they first opened up, it was like a quintillion %, and that's because one person staked only. So the more people that stake and participate in here, the less the APY becomes. So 117,000 means that there's still not that many people that are currently staking inside of what's known as the monastery. Now, before I even get started, this isn't financial advice or anything of the sorts. Everybody already knows I'm not compensated for, talking about this. I'm not getting paid. This isn't a paid shill. Since I covered it from the very beginning when they offered their NFT boost, if you have their NFT and you stake your NFT, you get a 25,000% boost. And this also goes down with more people that stake an NFT. However, again, you can find that on OpenSea, etc. As you can see, I'm up pretty heavy, pretty dang heavy at the current cost. I'm around $20,000 or so, and give or take around 12,000 of that is profit, and it's only getting more and more profitable. And just so you know, liquidity was provided. I think there was like 600 or 500,000 in liquidity. And here's the other thing. People will say, well, Dan, what's that huge red candle? They actually addressed this in their Medium. So inside of their Medium, they said this is going to happen. So the sell-off paradox. So why this happened is because there was an ICO, like a pre-coin offering, to get the Monk token before the general public if you are a Monk holder. Now, obviously, you get it at $10 a token, which I did as well, and it opened up. As you can see, they said it was going to open up at 20, which it did. It opened up at $20 a token. Obviously, when people are up 2x, what are you going to do? There's people that spent like $20,000 and then they cashed out like $40,000. And so, you could see that in the actual cells as well. Somebody over here probably cashed out. Actually, if we go to the very beginning, we can see, individuals were selling the moment it opened up as well. This guy probably invested 5,000, cashed out 10,000. Obviously, people are going to do this, right? Because it's a 2x really quickly, and they also covered this. It wasn't a big, it wasn't a big deal. People expected it, etc. So that's fine. And we can also see, if we go to the daily, that the price movement is pretty volatile right now. However, there's not that many people participating in here, which is why I'm telling you that it's still so early. So I reached out to one of the admins, and he was online at the time. And so I said, I'm making this video that you're watching. And there's what I wanted to know is that the dashboard isn't available yet. And if you go to staking, the TVL also isn't available just yet. And also, they only have one way to bond. And the bonds, which I'll talk about in a few, are probably the most profitable thing that I'm looking into at every given time. Now, what's interesting is I asked, what's with no dashboard and no TVL just yet? And the answer, it makes sense. We did an early beta release before we go aggressive with the marketing. That's fine. In order to get the entire dashboard to appear, we need output data to work with to ensure it's all correct. Our goal is Monday. So you're probably watching this Sunday or whatever, because I'm releasing this at Saturday at 8 p.m. So again, they're shooting for Monday, which is fine. People are already staking. People are participating. Right now, Monk holders and some of the general public are staking. Consider this the first release of the beta release to make sure everything is smooth. I said, awesome, thanks. And then I actually went and asked another question inside of the Discord talking about bonds. But again, what I will say is right now, this is pretty profitable if you're first in and you have first mover advantage, which you do. So right over here, we can actually see, if we just take a look at Monk, the Monk token, currently there's 86 people that hold it. Again, this doesn't count the people that are staking for staked Zen. However, we can see right over here that there was 5 million to start off with, and the rebases have now become 344,260 Zen tokens that have been reflected, which is it just means that this is so early and barely anybody is in on this just yet. Now, that's because the aggressive marketing hasn't started yet. However, what I do want to cover here, as we can see, the APY is fluctuating as people go ahead and get in and get out. It's actually, relatively, people think that it's going to be expensive because it's Ethereum. It's actually not as expensive as I thought. If I wanted to unstake right now, we can see the approval would be $3.22, but it would probably be around like $20 or so to actually unstake. And every single time I keep staking as well, it's like $15, $20 to stake. You get the idea. Now, here's what I definitely am keeping an eye on at any given time, and I constantly keep bonding and DAI. Now, why do I keep bonding when the ROI is positive? Is because of the simple fact that right now, if you were to bond with DAI, the price you would pay is $14.51. So I would get a guaranteed amount of MONK token if I went ahead and bonded right now. However, I've been bonding when this is positive, like 4, 5, 6% positive, and it's vested over a 2-day period, okay? Now, why this is important is because this is how we're gonna make the most money. How so? Is because as more people come into this protocol, I get a guaranteed amount of MONK at this price, whatever the price is, and if it's positive, if the ROI is positive, then that means that as more people come into the monastery and start staking, that means I get an even discounted price aside from what I can buy on the open market. And buying on the open market is very simple. You would hover over here, just click on exchange on SushiSwap. You would just click here to add MONK to your wallet and add Zen to your wallet. You'd go on SushiSwap, you use DAI and to purchase MONK. MONK would go into your wallet. And then from there, what you would do is you'd simply go and stake. So rather than just telling you, I'm going to show you. So again, we're on Monastery.finance. We go exchange on SushiSwap. There's going to be a little pop-up that says, hey, this is a simple warning that this token is pretty much input into SushiSwap, et cetera, et cetera. So make sure you have DAI in your Ethereum wallet. And in which case, I'm going to just click max balance here because that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to get 36 MONK, okay? So again, if you have Ethereum, what you can do is just simply put Ethereum at the top and then put DAI at the bottom, swap that, or you can just simply move DAI from an exchange over to your wallet, use SushiSwap, etc. So just click on swap over here, click confirm swap, and look, let me click sign. It's been added to the transaction submitted. And if you don't have DAI in your wallet, what you want to do is just simply search DAI in CoinMarketCap, find DAI right over here, click the little MetaMask address or the little MetaMask icon, and it will add DAI to your wallet, okay? It'll add DAI to show you how many tokens. Now we have 36.35 MONK, right? And again, see how little I spent and how decent the price actually went up, right? Decent is relative, but I'm going to go back into Monastery Finance. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click max on stake and I'm just going to click stake. Now here's the thing. Look how much it is, $4.26, right? It's going to go ahead and process staking for this amount of MONK. And then we're going to see the MONK balance disappear. And then the 36.35 will actually go ahead and go into the Zen. And then we can unstake Zen as we want. However, let's just approve this really quickly. Look, $24 just to stake. This is phenomenal. A lot of people thought it would be hundreds of dollars. It's not, which is, fantastic. So I'm staking here. 117% is phenomenal. And currently what I have, if I go and just take a look at my calculator, 1479 times 13.71, we're looking at around $20,277. And that's pretty good for the amount that I initially invested as well. And as you can see, my Zen balance has now increased. And so the number one thing that I really want to end off on, and I'll keep making more videos as we progress and they start releasing more, is this is so early. I can't emphasize this enough, how early this is. But regardless, bonding is my number one priority, is to keep checking on the bond ROIs and snag them. And they're going to be releasing more bonds tomorrow, I think it is. So right here, I tagged them, and then the woke mug said, yes, this upcoming week to build the treasury and grow the balance even faster. Will there be more bonding options? Yes. So again, this project is so spanking new. I just want to put it on your radar. Whether or not you want to invest in it or not, that's up to you. Again, do your own research. Just check it out. Join the Discord, whatever you want to do. Completely up to you. This is what I'm currently investing in. Very, very profitable right now because of how early we actually are. And so that's pretty much it when it comes down to this new protocol. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the like, subscribe with notifications for more exclusive information and early access to different protocols like this. That's pretty much it. Hidden Gem fam, it's been a pleasure. I will see you all very soon. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Bye.